Hello guys! So you might be wondering what we are doing for today's content. For the past 1 week, I have been storing up a lot of puzzle pandemoniums. So as you can see here, I have enough to synthesize maybe 36. Yeah, 36 is the lowest number here. And actually I think that it's possible to get more, but I need to wait for gifts to come in. So I need to ask my club to donate piece 5 and piece 8 here. And hopefully I can at least get 37. Plus, I'm not sure if I actually shared this today yet. So I actually bought the weekly stamina pack and everything just to get more of the event points. I don't know if I'm like the record holder for the amount of points inside the event. So before we do that though, I'm just gonna go to do some of my random dailies. I wanted to show you guys what progress I'm at, because some of you have been asking like, oh, can I see your club boss damage, can I see this, can I see that. It's not really that important anymore, especially for bosses like Geryu, because most people are stuck at dealing good damage to okay, so clubs that are high tier, right, we actually clear Geryu Shoop so fast that if we all maxed out our damage, we will hit 100% before our third hit, which is not ideal. So what we do is we actually lower our damage. But if you play properly, it's possible to hit 100 mil plus already with existing lineups. Just depends on whether you're gearing it properly. So I don't really have a current lineup of any sort. What I'm trying to do is learn or practice with Geryu on how boss mechanics work at a higher tier. So when I say practice, I mean that I just want to see like, okay, what does it take to keep my Carnage alive, for example, so that I can actually hit higher damage output. So I no longer use Genus. This is not necessarily my best lineup, it's just the lineup I am testing to see whether I can auto and keep Carnage alive for as long as possible. So you can see here, the lineup is not necessarily strong. It's just Boros has no Espers to buff with. Sonic is just here to fulfill the duelist. Puri isn't leveled at all. The Puri is a level 1 Puri. So really the purpose of all this is just to... yeah, there's not even injury here, you can tell. My Ama is not even in the lineup. So the end goal really is to keep Carnage alive. And what I usually do now is that I use Puri and Carnage only. You can see here that his first turn he ultimates and then my Carnage is about half health left. So I tested quite a few lineups. I tested like Silver Fang, I tested having Alloy, I tested a lot of stuff. Pretty much the best way to keep Carnage alive is Puri plus Carnage alone. Everything else is not really necessary. And I use Genus so that there's a healing buff, but and to fulfill the high tech condition, since Genus at least he gives energy if you use his second core, which is a very powerful core. So you can see here my Carnage is alive. I don't think he even unyielded there. And for the rest of the entire game, I'm pretty much just using Puri plus Carnage to try and tank the boss. Now I'm not sure if there's a better way to do this, or is there a way to last till round 10 or whatever. I usually just press skip because I don't give a fuck. So you'll see it's not very high damage, but most of the time I can actually hit 50 mil within 1 or 2 hits, and that's the only goal we have to aim for now. We just need to hit 50 mil to unlock the orange chest. After that, everyone just needs to hit 50 mil and it's more or less enough. So honestly, I think that the best way to focus on the game right now is to clear your dailies. Make sure that you have progressed each one of these as far as you can, and to make sure you clear your awakenings. So there's a catch about awakenings in that floor 6 is the best floor to be clearing. Apparently floor 7 gives resources that are out of our current requirements, our current needs. So even when you hit 94, you won't need the resources in floor 7. So floor 6 is ideal. Once you hit there, that's great. And at level 90, you actually unlock oranges in the mall. So what I mean by oranges is that in the gear shop at level 90, you can actually start unlocking orange gear. It's not cheap, but it's also very, very worthwhile to buy. And as you can see, I've saved up 20,000 gear vouchers and 92 of these. Yep, so that's my current state of progress in the game. Arena, even though there are a lot of people stronger than me, Rainy and Hazy obviously, they also don't really, I think they're bored of the game as well, so they don't really attack. Rainy is always number 1, and yeah, I don't really do PvP much. Usually every day I just clear a 5x, but for the sake of this video, I'll probably do a quick showcase later. Now, let's go to the main draw for today, which is actually the Puzzle Pandemonium. So what's the point of this event? It's basically for coins, and why I like this event so much is because all of the items here are okay. Everything here is reasonable. This is worth about 100 gems, this is worth nothing, this is worth about 300 gems, this is 200 gems, roughly 90 gems each, 200 gems plus. Yeah, so everything is quite worth it, and the best part is you don't actually have to go out of your way to clear a separate event to unlock any of these items. This is all, as far as I'm concerned, it's free, because you clear your everyday items, you clear everyday missions which give resources on their own, and then you also have this event giving you stuff. So I personally like this much more than like other events like the autumn event. Okay, that wasn't ideal. So, but let's try and synthesize now. I haven't synthesized at all, so this is really the full collection of every single the past don't know how many days of content. So let's go. This is my first time seeing this animation as well. Alright, battle chips, acceptable to some people, maybe not for me. 1 epic voucher, I like that. Battle chips again. R&D disc, not very good. Don't really need that, have a lot. 1 good core so far, that's 100 gems there. Part supply token is about 90 gems. R&D disc 3 is not that great, but I'll take it. Ascend tokens, not bad, 90 gems. Not worth it. The question is whether I'm even going to get a single black ticket, right? When you synthesize so many and you don't get a single black ticket. All of these are not very good. I would prefer the F tickets. Not very good. Not very good at all. Not very good. Not very good. For those of you who are looking at this and singing it's the last day, should I buy those shards in the shop? It's probably not worth it. I don't recommend jamming for those. Those are actually scam packs. I'll explain what each of these does later. Alright, core power M. Not too bad. Still no black ticket. It's core power M again, not bad. Again, I'm doing this mainly for the goal. So for those of you who know how important goal is, this is a very good event to farm. Core power M, nice. Battle chips, still no black tickets at all actually. The rates are obviously very it's obviously a scam. I probably have one of the highest number of puzzles in the entire game and I haven't seen a black ticket. The battle chips are pretty worth it for F2P, so oh, finally you got our very first black ticket. You can see 30 runs and you only get 1. I'll count it as the value of the gem, so it's about 220 gems. R&D box is slightly better than this for me. I would prefer that, but most people are here to hunt down the black tickets, and this video probably tells you that it rarely comes. Epic voucher, I like that. I always like epic vouchers. I'll do some voucher openings after this. Alright, we got it. R&D SSR Omni chest. So even one of these shards is worth quite a bit. 200 plus to 300 gems. More battle chips. Battle chips are always great, but I have 1,000 plus of them. Okay, I think this is my first elite voucher. It's not bad. We have about a few more pools left. 3 more. I'm not really looking for anything specific now. It will be good to get more black tickets, of course, or Omni shards. But all these are great. I think anything related to core awakening is great. Alright, so that's all I can do for now. I can draw 1 more if I clear these 2. I'll probably ask people to give me. Now let's go to the quest and see what I can get here. So there is the Mid-Autumn character frame. All these are fairly useless. Of course, I'm going to talk about the martial artist badge for a bit after this. Alright, a martial artist badge. Who will actually be using this? The only character that is going to use this in the coming few draws is Garo. And the fact they gave you one here means that most likely you'll have 2 badges by the time Garo comes out. So actually Garo is a very worth it draw because you can instantly 4-star his insignia, which is fantastic, and I think it's quite worth it overall. So out of all this, there are also hidden quests when you stack certain pieces up to 8. There is a gifting quest up to 12. I haven't unlocked the gifting quest up to 12 yet, but you have to actually, if you clear it all correctly, you should be at 12. And those can actually give good items as well. I got some fairly decent items like cores. Now we go to Awakening and see whether we drew enough to upgrade anything. Alright, I can upgrade King once. As you can see here, this is very difficult to upgrade. We need 17. Fuse. Alright, so I didn't need to fuse there, but I know that I have a lot of spares left. Oh yeah, I have to do this also. I'll do this in a moment. So since this is R&D, I don't keep it, I just use it all. And since this is R&D and not choice based, I also use it all. Open up everything. This is a selection. I try not to open selection boxes because there's no reason to select early. You might as well just leave it be. And I also don't open any character figures because once you actually unlock these at some point in the future, or if you already have all of them and you open it, you actually get gems. So it's better to just hold on to them until you play the game long enough, and eventually they are a form of free gems. This one is a random as well R&D box, so like I said, any R&D boxes I just open. Choice boxes I try not to. As you can see, I got a lot of choice boxes. Select, select. Anything selection related I don't open. All the random ones I can open. Alright, my current black ticket stash is okay. So what are we going to do today other than this? So there's quite a lot of stuff to do actually. We have to open the orange gear, and we also have draw events. So I'm going to show you my hero backup. I have quests here for weekly. See, I have to draw 20 elite, which I'm okay with. I have enough elite vouchers. I might get Shoop, who knows. So we're going to draw some of these epic vouchers as well. Maybe we'll get Melza. Cough. Get Melza, dream on. But okay, anyone needs a new blowhole drilled into their torso. SSR Stinger. If y'all don't know the meme. Alright, now it's time for the elite draw. See if we can get Shoop, the only unit we don't have yet. Not very good already. I hate seeing purples. One day you will terminate. Terminate yourself. Fuck off. Shoo! Go away. Alright, let's see if anything. None. Alright, one more draw. Nothing, I'm guessing. Fight me. Go away. Shoo! Got 2 SRs, not very useful. It's a combo for sure. So as you can see, drawing tickets is rarely ever worth it. Now that we have 3-10 draws with no SSR, let's try and get that Melza. I'm drawing the single epic vouchers. Nothing. So no SSRs today. Not that I need anything but Shoop. So we're gonna move on. Okay. Orange gear time. I guess we've primed our luck somewhat, so maybe this will be worth something. Swordsman is okay. I don't really need it, but let's see. Oh, it's a great piece. It's an attack percent, which is not bad. It's pretty strong. And I know a lot of people actually build like Garo with attack only. So this is a pretty good piece, all things considered. Do I have any good swordsmen? No, not really. Do I have any good characters that will use swordsman? Not really either. But now that we have an attack piece, we should try and look around and see whether any of our characters can use it. Now the thing about these pieces is that I found out that the swordsman and knight set, they need to hit 4 targets for the skill, for the damage to be worthwhile, which is very tough actually. There are only so many units that hit 4 targets, which is sad. I think I can actually break up this set since it's useless. But that was a swordsman shots, right? Okay, I can replace that. I can break up my set. That's fine. So my golden ball is not very strong though. Maybe we should move this gear onto someone else and get pure attack going. Ideally, it will be for my... I'm not too sure myself. None of these characters actually benefit that much. Who needs pure attack? Like, they benefit from nothing but attack. Vaccine man? Not really. My Meta Knight needs speed for my build to work, so I don't really have anyone I can use it on actually. No, I guess I'll just use it on Golden Ball for now until something better comes along. But I have 2 pieces of attack gear now. Very interesting. Not much of anything else, but well, can't ask for everything. Let's filter by attack and see what we get. Nothing. Not a single major use case. There's a suit here, attack, which is hilarious. And it's sorted by the correct ones already. Atomic is wearing the only piece. Oh, that's disappointing. None of these are particularly strong either. Yeah, I could remove it from Puri, I guess. Now, where's Puri? Let's put a suit gear on him. Go back to my... Where is he? Go to my golden ball where I'm trying to get some throw random attack gear on him. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. Is it sorting? Okay, so I'm trying to get attack bonus. I have a casual piece here. Oh, that's pretty good. Swear that. And there we go. Full attack. Yeah, my atomic piece is still scarier. My atomic is wearing all attack percent as well. But I feel like his damage is pathetic. I don't really feel like atomic lives up to his hype. Yeah, but he's good for dojo, so I'm not really complaining either. So I did the elite recruitment. They gave me 1 more. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask people to give me 5 and 8. I don't think there'll be any more, but if there's any more, then good for me. Go to here, clear my weekly. Getting close to the next reward tier, which is very important. So what I want to get is actually the speed rune at 195. This should help with life clash a bit, since people are still outspeeding me even with 2 level 30 speed runes. Very annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any other content to do. I will probably be doing a level 90 shop video soon. As you can see, I am almost there. It's like what, maybe 2/3 of the way through, or slightly more than that, or 3/4. So yeah, doing pretty well. I think I just want to make sure that all of my stuff is in order for level 90, because the orange gear that it will drop in the shop, the best pieces are obviously formal set, but there's a chance to get gangster, which is important. Gangster, what other sets are you? So gangster, monk, even better, and martial arts are pretty strong sets, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be able to stack them up on my heroes and make them very, very strong. So nothing else. I'm going to show you all what my team is capable of in arena now. Sadly, we can't PvP people from other servers, but if not, it'll be pretty fun to see. So what's my lineup? I'm using Metal Knight King as my... this is a OTK actually, but with Carnage as a damage soak. So his job is to reflect damage and win the game. I have Silver Fang to counter pure OTK lineups and to protect King from speed Armais or something. This lineup is not necessarily the most ideal. Technically speaking, Golden Ball is stronger than Atomic, but for me it doesn't really matter because both of them... I don't really train my duelists up at the current stage of the game. I feel like there's just no good duelists, but there is not going to be any major upgrade to the duelist lineups that are coming into the game. So if you want to level someone, you either level Metal Bat or you level Atomic or Golden Ball. Golden Ball is pretty worth getting to 7 stars if you're into PvP. But I just get my Atomic for Dojo. So here's my current lineup. Nothing very great about it. So let's try and fight some people. Usually I lose to Erlang here. So he's my clubmate. And he's the one who did the Small Man strat. Let's just see how I perform. Probably going to lose, but you know, at the end of the day, the better man wins. And he has a better man in a 5-star king. Much stronger than whatever this is. No costume, naked king. I really like the Meta Knight combo because it deals a lot of damage, so let's see whether his king can deal damage. Boom. Almost killed my king. Not a good sign. But as long as he doesn't break through my Carnage wall, oh, never mind, my king is dead. Yep, so as you can see here, sometimes if you go slower, it's much better. Bakuzan and DSK wise, in an even matchup, if you can't one-shot their king, it's not that great. So you actually need to be able to one-shot their king. And my Carnage moves too fast, I put speed gear on him. Whereas my friend is playing a full slow roll with a strong DSK. So if he wanted to, he could easily take my spot actually. Now let's move on to the third one onwards. If you're asking why I don't fight Rainy, it's cause I did it in a previous video already. Y'all should know. Rainy's Carnage and King are both stronger than me, so impossible to win. This guy is playing Silver Fang lineup. So over here I show you why Silver Fang literally does not matter in the current meta. You just watch how King just completely melts Silver Fang. He's only there to counter like certain MK Tatsu lineups, I guess, but with Carnage and King taking up most of the meta, there's no damage output that will... There's just not enough damage. You can see here, neither side deals damage after the first couple of turns. Sky King probably does even better for my lineup than... Sky King is probably even better for my lineup actually. Interesting, his king is 5 stars already. This guy has potential, need to watch out for him. 5-star king. Just a bit more and he'll probably be able to beat me. My king is still slowly extreme training his way to the higher levels, very slowly. I think I'm only less than halfway through, which is quite disappointing actually. I've been extreme training him non-stop for the past 3 weeks, and yet he's still at only 2 or 3 nodes into the 5 stars. Very, very slow. Yeah, actually Speed Carnage is not that great of a build, but I put the speed gear on him to... I mean, it's a HP speed gear, so what can possibly go wrong, right? The idea I had in mind was that you have energy in turn 2 if you go fast, so you'll be able to heal up, but I guess that's not really how it works. If you commit to the slow roll, you should commit all the way, not halfway. So as you can see here, I'm fighting another King and Carnage. My entire server is playing King Carnage, which is the main reason why Silver Fang is fairly worthless in my server. Cause anything that deals extra damage pierces shields, which is so annoying. King pierces it, Carnage extra damage pierces it, even Golden Ball kind of pierces it. Yeah, the only reason I'm putting him there is just let him be pretty, I guess. Not that strong. You can see the old man sitting there doing nothing. He will be slightly stronger or much stronger in the Zombie Man meta because Zombie Man gives 2 energy on shields, so you can let the opponent go first and just play pure attack. Silver Fang will solve the defense problems for you. And now finally we fight N-Fuck-He. This guy left our club. He doesn't really speak because I don't think his English is that good. So he went off to join what are now the much faster growing Indo clubs, I think. The Indo, Thai and Pinoy clubs are growing faster than us. The reality is that there's not a lot of English players. And I'm sure you guys, even those watching me play, a lot of you are Indo and Pinoys. I have nothing against any of you, but I can't really read Thai names, so I try not to accept Thai players. I hate not being able to read names actually. Yeah. As you can see here, he's just killing himself. He managed to shatter my entire lineup, and yeah, well, that's not going to be enough to save him. So that's where I'm currently at in arena PvP. More or less everyone in the bottom pass. Rainy, Hazy, and Erlang can deal quite a bit of damage, so they are more or less in the top 4 all the time. Only reason Hazy is not here is because he really can't be bothered anymore. He doesn't care. And SSR is still focusing on Tatsu, which will pay off for him in the long run actually. Tatsu is seriously fucking strong. I think a maxed out Tatsu, it can deal like 6 million damage right now. Seems like their progress is a bit slow though. They don't have much purple stars. Oh well. The CE combo for Live Clash is pretty strong, by the way. Just to let you guys know. Is it going to be worth it to start buying this soon? Kind of need a shard. Need 5 fights for Omni Shard chest. You pay 300 for an Omni Shard every day. Sounds worth it, right? Maybe I should do it. I don't really do it just cause I don't like spending too much gems. Anyway, I'm kind of gem poor now, so I won't do it now. Maybe next time. Try to keep around 20k gems on hand. There will be Shuriken Tickets soon as well, which is very dangerous. Shuriken Tickets are... Let me show you what I mean. So, in case you're wondering what this is actually LSSR keepsake banners. So you need at least 80 times 220 gems to draw for a limited SSR keepsake. And obviously it's most likely going to start with Boros, which is quite an important draw for Boros players. After that, you go through the usual like King, etc. And in the banner itself, for the 80 draws, there's a chance to get the shards of the character, which is pretty useful. You can upgrade the character faster. And there are also like shitty SR shards and awakening cores. So when they unlock this, maybe it's this week, maybe it's next week, it's going to be quite expensive for all the whales. Doesn't really affect F2P since they probably don't even have the unit to begin with. Yep, anyway, that's the current progress check. Hope you guys enjoyed the contentless video, and I'll see you all in the coming week. Bye bye.